The West Indies, having to replace the injured Ian Bishop with another paceman, Anderson Cummins. For Pakistan, Rashid Latif, he's fit to take his place again as wicketkeeper. Left-armer Nadeem Khan comes in for seamer Amir Nazir, and Shakil Ahmed replaces Amir Sohail as the opening bat. The West Indian skipper, Richardson, well, he won the toss again and again decided to bat. We join the action on the first morning with Waqar Younis about to bowl to Simmons.
Oh, what a wonderful stroke. That really was an imperious shot. 4 runs. It's in the air, he's out, he's gone, caught there at mid-on. Simmons is out, Wasim Akram takes the catch, and the first wicket has fallen.
Well, Simmons there just standing and driving and not getting over it, and it went down towards mid-on.
And you saw him just driving a little bit in front of himself, not keeping it down, and Wasim Akram making absolutely sure with the catch.
Well, the first time we've seen Rahman really drop short and Richardson in a flash. He doesn't need any invitations for that shot. Magnificently struck. He really climbed into that one. We've seen some violent strokes this morning from Phil Simmons, but none quite as violent as that one.
That certainly was a very good shot. Rahman just straying a bit there in length, getting a bit too close to Richard Richardson.
And he's walking. Desmond Haynes walking, didn't wait for Dickie Bird to give the decision, looking to cut just an edge onto it. Dickie Bird didn't raise the finger, but Desmond Haynes walked away. Now whether the umpire would have given him out had he not walked is a matter of conjecture. So no ball signal by the umpire, may just have come off the forearm. Inzamam going back to take the catch from slip.
Well, we have to have a good look at this and see what it did touch. Seemed to have hit his leg and possibly hitting the forearm or the bat and carrying it towards the slip position. Very difficult to see. Certainly would have been a very vociferous appeal.
Oh, that's typical Richie Richardson. The cut shot played very well indeed, right on top of it. Again, Waqar Younis being punished here for being too short, too wide. Typical Richie Richardson stroke. We saw one earlier today which blazed away to the boundary. This one didn't go quite as fast, but the certainty was every bit as assured.
Oh, beautiful stroke. Using his feet, so easy, perfect timing, and the placing too was just about as good.
They say it's very difficult to undrive the left arm orthodox as Richard Richardson did there. But he used his feet, as Henry said, got to the pitch of the ball.
This time it's through. Lara back to his best.
There again you see his placing has been excellent. Not a lot of spin for Nadeem Khan.
That is Gravy. There are two very famous people here, Mayfield and Gravy. This is Gravy, and he has his band, and they play between overs and in gaps in the play, always here at Antigua. Richardson needing one for his 100 as Nadeem Khan bowls. One, in fact, for half 100 for 50. And although the scoreboard says he's 49, the scoreboard has made an error, and he is in fact 50, but I dare say his half-century won't be acknowledged until he scores another single. But his 50, in fact, has come in 93 balls with 8 fours. Oh, it's a good attempt. He's out, he's gone. Lara is stumped. Umpire Buckner took a long time, but what a good piece of work by the wicketkeeper, because Shahid Rafi had took that ball very wide, and well, he dived at the stumps and did wonderfully well. $153 for 3. Oh, he's been dropped down there at fine leg. Oh dear, for Pakistan, that was in and out. Rahman down there, the fielder.
That is a mortifying blow for Waka. The trap was set, he bowled it beautifully. It went straight to the man, he didn't have to move, he just had to bend down and catch it. And out it went.
It's in the air, he should be caught there, he is caught there by Wasim Akram. Richardson is out, having got away with a tremendous life in the previous over. He has really committed suicide this time.
Well, I have to say that was a dreadful shot from Richie. I mean, really, this ball isn't short enough to try that sort of shot. He's looking to pull it, and he finishes up having to just try and hoik it to leg because it isn't short enough. And he's just given his wicket away like most of his partners and left West Indies with 159 for 4.
So only in the commentary box are there 2 newcomers, but also in the middle. Oh, that's a great shot. Tremendous cover drive by Keith Atherton. That's one of the shots of the day.
Keith Atherton showing the correct way to play spin bowling, to use your feet and get to the pitch. Here he comes, chipping to the pitch of the ball, making it a half volley.
There's an appeal for a caught down the leg side. Umpire Buckner is not giving it.
Carl Hooper certainly played that delivery, but the ball brushing just above his waist, just under the rib cage on the way through to the wicket keeper.
Well, that was a gift. Full toss, bad delivery, and taken advantage of by Carl Hooper. Atherton's gone down the wicket and planted him over long on for 6.
Well, that was a lovely shot, born a little bit out of frustration for the excellent bowling by the youngster. Good shot indeed, but it does say something about young Khan's bowling.
Well, he's gone again, taking him on, hit him down through extra cover now. So 10 runs coming in the over. Atherton taking him on after a long period of defence, 193 for 4. Well, that's a no ball, and he spanked it over mid-on for 4. That's a quite remarkable stroke by Carl Hooper.
Yes, he had to fetch this ball a long way from outside off stump.
And that's well struck. Superb shot by Hooper.
Well, you very rarely can bowl short at West Indians unless you've got a lot of pace.
He's gone, he's LBW, Atherton playing right across the line. He moved a long way across his stumps, I dare say even further than he thought. And umpire Buckner thought about it and then gave the lingering death signal.
Yes, Keith Atherton moved a long way across his stumps there, and Waqar Younis brought that ball back. I think the only doubt would have been the height at which he had been hit, but certainly not very high. His feet were off the ground, but hit him on the roll. Keith Atherton goes.
It's a good stroke by Hooper, using his feet. 6 runs. It's not a big boundary, this, but he hit that very well. Waqar to Junior Murray. That's a very good shout. He's out, LBW, and that, I think, would have hit the middle stump. He made no sort of attempt, just playing it from the crease with his toes pointing back down the pitch. That was very out in my book. Well, that was uppish, but it just passed the bowler, and that's Hooper's 50. Oh, that lashing's out. It is indeed. Ambrose had a tremendous, well, affair of wahoo across the line, and I think that was palpably LBW.
Well, we've had quite a few of them today, so the umpires, as in Trinidad, not as much, of course, been made to work. Playing across, Ambrose getting into the wicket and hit up just under the knee roll, and maybe the top of the been off.
Four runs. Well, you can't argue with a shot like that. He's out, came a long way across. Came right inside of his wicket, Andy Cummins. So Waqar Younis gets another wicket. The partnership is broken, and the West Indies are 312 for 8.
Yes, he's been coming across a great deal, a la Junior Murray, and both of them have got the problems of the ball outside off stump.
That's his 100. There'll be a mini invasion of the ground. A few fans have evaded the police here, and Carl Hooper receiving congratulations from his fans. Straight to mid-on. So that's the end of it. Winston Benjamin hitting that ball straight into mid-on's lap, and Waqar Younis just advising him, well, off to the pavilion. Waqar Younis gets his 5th wicket.
But yet another day when the West Indian batsmen were on top, reaching 344 for 9 thanks to Carl Hooper, and that's his first Test century on his home ground. Waqar Younis finding better form for Pakistan with 5 wickets so far. We rejoin it on the second morning. The last wicket pair of Hooper and Courtney Walsh still going strong, very much to the delight of the Antiguan crowd.
It's in the air, it's 4 runs. That was a splendid stroke by Courtney Walsh. Well, that's gone for 6, I think. It has indeed. What a handsome blow. 376 for 9. Uppish again, but it's through. 4 runs. Well, that was an emphatic stroke. 6 runs.
What a way to get to 150 for Carl Hooper. Well, what a Test match he's having.
And what an extraordinary stroke. Hooper himself would have been proud of that. It's a shot that Hooper played 3 or 4 times yesterday over the top of extra cover and a good clout. That's a big one. That's gone. That's gone a long way. Bye-bye. And that's another one. Hooper after it. 100 partnership with a 6 by Carl Hooper. Record last wicket partnership for the West Indies in Test cricket.
Here's Wasim to Walsh. It's in the air and it's all over. That's out. It got him on the glove. Walsh couldn't get out of the way of the bouncer. Here it is, and Michael Holding is with me.
It certainly was a very good bouncer, and in particular for a tail-ender like Courtney Walsh, well directed at his body. All he could do was try to fend it off his body.
So the West Indies 438 all out, with Hooper left on 178 not out after that splendid last wicket stand of 106 with Walsh, a new West Indian record. Pakistan's bowling figures reflecting that late surge, with 3 bowlers conceding 100 runs each, though Waqar did end up with those 5 wickets. Their reply, that began with Ramiz Raja facing Courtney Walsh.
Oh, it's in the air, he's gone, Ramiz Raja is out, Walsh has struck, caught behind the wicket there by Junior Murray. Ramiz hanging his bat out to dry. What a poor stroke.
Yes, and that's the sort of thing that you would be thinking about, what sort of bounce the opening bowler would get with the new ball. And that looked a very lethargic shot, slow moving feet movement here. He's very slow, looks to go forward, gets back, not really in line with the bounce, not really high enough. That's a very simple catch.
0 for 1. Walsh to Asif Mushtaba. Oh, that's a fine stroke, and it's 4 runs. That'll relieve a little bit of the pressure that Pakistan are under. Ambrose, does a big appeal there. Yes, he's out, LBW, and that is the second Pakistan wicket. Shakil Ahmed, half forward, and umpire Buckner gives the decision in favour of the bowler.
Normally Curtly Ambrose gets the ball to leave the right-hander, but this ball pitching just outside the off stump, coming into Shakil Ahmed, I don't think there will be too many doubts about that. Ball hitting him very much in line.
Well, Asif Mushtaba was prepared to take them on, and that's 4 runs. He's playing that stroke very well, Asif Mushtaba. It's the 3rd time the ball's gone through there, the 2nd time to the boundary.
Yes, and that's a much safer shot than the hook, because he's playing with a full face of the bat. Full face of the bat comes through, just a firm push. Because of the angle Walsh is bowling, right arm over the wicket, going across the left-hander, it tends to go a little wider. It doesn't go to mid-off. It tends to go a little wider, but it's full face of the bat.
And he's done it again. 4 more.
Timed that very well. That's 4 runs. Just worked it away off the legs. So the first scoring shot off Cummins, just drifting down the leg side. He's just squeezed it through. There is no 3rd man. Just make it to the boundary ahead of Haynes. So 4 more to Javed Miandad.
And this just shows you the lack of pace in this pitch. That was a legitimate edge there from Javed Miandad. He didn't open the face of the bat to steer it down there, and the ball not carrying anywhere near the slips in the air.
Asif Mushtaba, his favourite stroke, the square cut, had the room and put it away for 4 to raise the 50 for Pakistan.
Well, there we go again. That is right over the top. Has that gone for 6? It has.
That's a good half century by Asif Mushtaba, well played. Little left-hander. Carrying the score on to 85 for 2. That's out, well bowled. Cut back very sharply, trapped him on the back foot. Javed Miandad has a look back at Dickie Bird, but the third wicket has fallen for 85.
It was doing a lot, maybe not enough to save Javed. And hit on, just on maybe the inside of the roll.
So 85 for 3.
Pakistan then ending day 2 in trouble on 85 for 3. Mujtaba undefeated on 50. Next morning then we rejoin it. Mujtaba still there, facing Winston Benjamin.
That's the first runs of the morning, and what a handsome stroke too. 4 runs. The peel there, he's gone. Yes, that was bat and pad. And so it is Hooper, who I suspected might be the man to do it, who has broken through. He's taken the first Pakistani wicket. Asif Mushtaba is out for 59, equaling his highest test score. He was playing to leg, he was across the line, and that was out.
Oh, that's a glorious shot. Timed it magnificently. He had the width on it, and also he had the length, and that's a glorious shot. Oh, well, he put that away expertly. It was a low full toss, but he opened the face of the bat and virtually steered the ball between backward point and cover. Oh, that's well struck. That's a superb stroke. It emphasizes not only the quality of the pitch, but also Inzamam's ability. Hit it down, well over it. But he's got that one away. We'll go all the way for 4. So Bassett moves on to 47.
Basit Ali dispatching that to the square leg boundary for 4. A good stroke. And Cummins' first ball short, pulled away through mid-wicket massively by Inzamam ul Haq for 4 runs. That was a good stroke.
Yeah, it's Andy Cummins trying not to pitch it up, but as soon as he gets half a yard too short, it just sits up and begs to be whacked. He doesn't have quite as much pace as a normal West Indian fast bowler, so his length has got to be up there. He's got to try and get the batsman driving.
Well, that's gone many a mile. 6 runs to Inzamam ul Haq. We bowl him. He'd bowl him. Playing across the line there. Basit Ali has gone. Bowled by Cummins. And that'll make him feel much better.
Well, beautifully bowled by Andy Cummins. He pitched that right up, as we've been talking about, and it just swings a touch, right at the dead. Look, just swings in, right through the gap, as he plays too far across it to midwick instead of mid-on. Good bowling. 196 for 5.
He's given him leg before, hit him with a full toss. So Andy Cummins gets the wicket of Rashid Latif, coming all the way inside of his stumps. And as usual, umpire Bucknor having a good look, considering it carefully, and Cummins gets his second wicket.
This is a very slanting in towards Rashid Latif from outside off stump, hitting him right in front.
Good 50 by Inzamam, and it's greeted with the strains from Chicky's Disco of Nusrat Fateh Ali, the very popular Pakistani folk singer, and celebrations from some of the Pakistani supporters as well. Good catch by Hooper, doesn't drop those. Wasim Akram's miserable tour continues. Caught by Hooper off Benjamin. 221 now for 7.
Well, it was a poor shot, just fending this off, really. It was beautifully bowled by Winston Benjamin. He pitched the ball up, then he knocked it in short, very close to the batsman, but good ball, poor shot, and a simple catch for Kyle Hooper. Leaves Pakistan 221 for 7.
That was the last ball of the over, which dismissed Wasim Akram. And here's a hook, and a good, oh, he's dropped it. Benjamin's put it down. And he seems just to have hurt his left hand as well. That wasn't a difficult chance. That's gone. Carl Hooper gets another catch. Winston Benjamin gets another wicket. Pakistan now 8 down for 227.
The bowler beautifully bowled down the corridor, just outside off stump, and you can't plan it any better than that. 227 for 8.
And that will go for 4. Half volley on the legs, no problem for Inzamam, gets 4 for it, 234 for 8. Brings the deficit now for the follow-on target just to 5. And he's hit that well. This will be the follow-on saved. It's gone for 4, so Pakistan can breathe a sigh of relief. They don't have to follow on here. Inzamam's short arm, the pull for 4, carries them to 241 for 8. And it just goes over the head of the slip fielder, so that's Inzamam's 100. Very well played indeed.
Certainly has been a high-class knock from this young man, and his entire team appreciates it. 100 not out, 181 balls.
The innings ended when he was caught by Desmond Haynes quite brilliantly in the covers off Cummins. He made 123, 226 balls, 314 minutes, his first major test contribution coming at just the right time, saving the follow-on. A stand for the 9th wicket of 96, foiled by Haynes, diving low in front of him, picking it up beautifully. Fine show by the young man who'd done so well in the one-day internationals. Cummins wrapped up the Pakistani innings. He got Nadeem Khan stretching wide just once too often, but Khan had made a more than useful 25, the young left-arm spinner from Pakistan. But Cummins, 4th victim, 4 for 54, the best of the home bowlers. The West Indies a lead of 112. And confirmation on the card after a terrible start, the lower order showing some real character. Inzamam with that maiden test 100, keeping Pakistan in the match, well supported by Nadeem Khan. When the West Indies resumed their innings, the Pakistan bowlers encouraged by some early signs of movement. Rahman to Haynes.
See, that's about halfway, and that swung. A beautiful shot. But he is attempting to swing the ball out, and he is trying to get nearer to the stumps.
Well, that stroke announces that there's nothing wrong with Desmond Haynes today.
And I think it certainly is better for him to be pitching the ball up and to get driven instead of being pulled around the ground.
Very little backlift there, just helping it away on the leg side for 4 runs. What a good shot. That's 4 runs. He played that beautifully. Oh, it's a good, lovely in-swinging Yorker. That is Waqar Younis's hallmark. And look at the off stump.
Wasn't that an absolute beauty? That really was his trademark. Watch the swing on this ball. Fairly quick, swung right up full. I think it caught Phil Simmons by surprise. Nothing's really swung until now. Beauty. Real banana ball, set off 4 inches outside of stump, hit middle and off, and that's gone. Phil Simmons gone, 36 for 1.
Waqar Younis to Richie Richardson, the new batsman. Oh, that one, he had him in trouble, he's out, yes. That swung into him again. A similar delivery, a shorter length, and Richardson has gone.
Well, that was a cracking delivery, wasn't it? It was quick and it zipped back into him. I don't think anybody could give that not out. That was absolutely plumb.
Well, no Pakistan bowler's ever taken a hat-trick, and here's the hat-trick ball. Oh my goodness me, it so nearly was there. The inside edge down to fine leg as Lara aimed on the offside.
Well, that wasn't a very convincing shot. It was a poor shot, he got away with that. The inside edge.
Well, he took the bottom hand off that. It was in the air, but it was in the right place. 4 runs. Oh, and that is Lara at his best. That's four pennyworth of anyone's money. It's a very good appeal there. He's gone. He's LBW. And that looked a pretty good one. Umpire Clancy Mack having no doubt there. Lara is out. And another wicket for Waqar.
Well, that was another quickish delivery on this slow pitch. Held its line. Didn't move away from Lara like all the nipbacks. That's out to me.
68 for 3. How is that? And he's gone, he's gone. And so 4 wickets to Waqar Younis. Atherton is forward, playing no stroke. And he was looked back at his off stump as if he thought he was outside the line. But he's gone for naught.
Well, I thought this was a really good decision by the umpire. You see Keith Atherton playing forward. He's never really played at the ball. It's hit him on the back leg. You could see where it's hit him on the back leg.
68 for 4. It's a good shot by Hooper, who used his feet so well against Nadeem Khan in the first innings when he made 178.
You see, all this looks to me, Carl Hooper, as if he's pretty confident against the spinners. Lovely, sweet feet movement there.
Desmond Haynes is so good off his legs. That was a lovely shot.
Waqar Younis got the ball to swing around quite a bit. Now with Wasim Akram taking over from Waqar Younis. There you see Wasim Akram pitching up, looking for the similar sort of swing that Waqar Younis got. And it isn't there. Not quite the amount of swing, and Desmond Haynes dispatching that quite comfortably.
Oh. Well, it just might have pitched outside, I suppose.
There's always going to be a doubt with LBW decisions from the left arm over as to whether it pitched on leg stump or outside leg stump when the ball keeps going on. You see, I wouldn't be convinced with that.
Here is Nadeem Khan. Magnificent stroke. He just eased on that, and it looked like a push to mid-off, and it whizzed to the boundary at extra cover for 4.
and tantalizingly between two men on the offside, in the air but right in the gap. Couldn't have placed it any better.
And that's his 50. So yet another half century for this durable opening batsman, Desmond Haynes. Century in the first test, century in the second, and a very important half century here. And a bad return. Could have had him. He was almost past the point of no return. And the return from Ramiz Raja was too high.
This should have been a quite straightforward, simple. Look, pick that up, throw it to the top of the stumps, and he should have been out. Now, what in heaven's name happened there? He should have been able to throw that ball right to the top without it pitching. He's only about 30 to 35 yards away. He should have been able to carry that ball full toss. Any West Indian fielder would have carried that full toss without that unusual bounce.
Well, what happened there? It's gone away for 4 byes. Poor Latif had absolutely no chance. But it's been an intriguing day's cricket, with the West Indies starting their second innings, 112 ahead. There were 68 for 4 at one stage. Here's the last ball. Wacker cuts his run down, and Haynes comfortably survives to be at close of play 64. Carl Hooper has 29, and the West Indies at 153 for 4 are ahead by 265 runs, 6 wickets in hand, going into the last day of the Cable and Wireless Test Series.
Unfortunately, rain on that final day washed out any chance of Pakistan's bowlers redeeming their colleagues' first innings batting performance. But Haynes rescuing the West Indies after their poor start, helped by Carl Hooper, all to no avail. Haynes not out yet again. Waqar Younis showing his true form, 4 for 23 off 11 overs. He did the damage. The rain had the final say. The West Indies on top. Skipper Richie Richardson well pleased.
Well, I said at the start of the series that if we got good wickets, we would beat Pakistan rather easily. But I honestly didn't think we would have won so convincingly. But I think that our guys played very well. We played to our potential, and we never gave Pakistan a chance. Once we got on top of them, we really hammered them, and it stayed that way. The thing is, when you are at the bottom, it's very difficult for you to come back up. And people might have said that Pakistan let them down. That might be so, but we never gave them a chance. We were always on top of them, and we stayed there.
I mean, I'm definitely, as a captain, disappointed very much. But the thing is, they have played better. They have a better team, and I think we need some time, like about a year and a half, and we can prove ourselves that we can be a good team.
The thing went wrong was, you can say, we didn't really practice test matches. We haven't played a test matches for the last almost a year. Played the last year against England, then we played two test matches in between. So the boys are young, and they haven't had a practice of the test matches. So they only played we had played about 30 to 35 5 one-days in between, last series and this series. So the boys were really uncomfortable. They didn't play the test series. Most of them were not really strong enough for the test matches. So actually, I think it's a good experience. The boys are young. They're going to get better, and we're going to be good in the coming few series.